Hey, this is Gatorex, and I guess tier lists are the meme of the week, or 2 weeks, or they've kind of been a thing since the beginning of the year, but now they're kind of just taking off in terms of meme and funny, so why not rank all of the starter Pokemon on a tier list? So we've got this tier list creator from S, A+, so on and so on, E at the lowest. I suppose that's fine. I think most Pokemon are in like the top percentage, or at least for most starter Pokemon. So we got all these guys down here and we'll drag them up there. Now first of all, okay, I figured it out. Double click these guys. So Totodile is going to go up here, not in A. He's going to go in S over here because that's just the obvious. Of course, I guess I'll try to explain myself. Totodile, of course, is my personal favorite Pokemon of all time. It's super energetic. It evolves into a big, cool Feraligatr. In gold and silver, it's one of the good Pokemon that you can pick. Typhlosion's not bad either, but Feraligator's pretty cool. And then I guess in order, let's be topical. Grookey, I think Grookey's B, as well as Scorbunny. I think Scorbunny's B. Sobble, I don't want to say Sobble's B also. Sobble's A. I'm going to put most Pokemon, I guess, in A+. I guess let's give it to well, okay, let's get the other Johto starters out of the way. Cyndaquil is an A+. You know, he's up there with Totodile. He's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain all these. I know people kind of are ragging on the Generation 8 starter design, saying, "Oh, they look like Pokemon." You all better shut up. But I think they look pretty good. Actually, I don't even know if I'll keep Sobble in A. Recently, I kind of been liking Scorbunny and Grookey a little more. Maybe I'll move them up to A or something. But I really do like these things. I think, Grookey is pretty neat. Although it is another monkey, and we got a lot of monkey Pokemon. Not just monkey Pokemon, we got a lot of primate Pokemon. And a grass monkey we already had. Scorbunny looks pretty neat. I mean, all of these I kind of do need to see what they evolve into. And maybe, we probably do need a little more time. And let's see, where's Chikorita? I almost clicked Turtwig instead of Chikorita because that's how similar they look. I think Chikorita's sitting firmly here in B. I like Bayleaf a little more because Bayleaf was pretty cool in the anime. In fact, Chikorita in the anime was pretty cute also. But I think definitely out of the Johto starters, it can't hold a candle to Totodile. And Cyndaquil's there too, I guess. I don't know. I feel bad putting these in B, but I'm hardly gonna put anything here in C, D, E probably. Let's keep going. Well, let's jump back to Kanto with the boy Bulbasaur, and I think Bulbasaur is pretty good. He's an A. I do not agree with certain propaganda for Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur is all right, but Bulbasaur fans need to chill out. I think. Let's see. Charmander's up there in A. Squirtle, I think, or in A+. Squirtle's up there in A. And, I don't feel right putting Squirtle on the same level as Sobble. I think, actually, Squirtle might be up here, actually. Something like that. I think that's looking decent, all right. Charmander, I think, is really neat Pokemon. Becomes Charizard. It's real cute, real iconic. Squirtle, I actually like, personally, when it comes to the first forms, I actually kind of like Squirtle better than Charmander. So, maybe that'll change. Okay, Squirtle is, super round, super huggable and everything. It's so much. Squirtle is better than Charmander, but Charizard is better than Blastoise, definitely. And then Bulbasaur is cool on its own. Personally, I think I normally pick Bulbasaur for my playthroughs, but either Bulbasaur or Squirtle, and then wait till later to get a Charmander and everything. Let's jump up to Hoenn, and Hoenn, we got the dude Treecko, just chilling up here, and Torchic up. Well, actually, where's Torchic? Torchic's there, I guess. And Mudkip is going to be here, give or take. We could always change these as we go. Treecko, I really do like reptile Pokemon, which, as you can see, we got Squirtle up here. We got Squirtle, Totodile, Treecko up here. Treecko, I actually didn't pick a Treecko until my Emerald playthrough. In my original Ruby playthrough, I chose Torchic, and it became a Blaziken, which Blaziken is really useful in these games. Actually, really all these Pokemon have a decent chance. With Torchic, you really do need to evolve it before you hit the first gym, though, to get it to double kick. But aside from that, I think, Mudkip is probably the more useful. I'm playing through Sapphire right now, again, for fun, and I chose a Mudkip. So it's a little more useful because you have an advantage against Gym 1, Gym 3, Gym 2, or no, sorry, Gym 4, and it's pretty good. Treecko, though, I really do like Treecko's design. Of course, I do like Sceptile and Grovyle, especially from the anime and from other media sources too. Grovyle was pretty neat in Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, and then Mudkips are Mudkips. Mudkip's a meme Pokemon, but I really do like it. Marshtomp, I think, is funny. Like all three of these Pokemon, I like all three of their forms, except for Combuskin. I don't like Combuskin that much. Okay, coming down. Here's another monkey. Hey, look, we got 2 monkey starters. Oh, yeah, you got a fire monkey, grass monkey. Oh, need a water monkey. He's air. Chimchar's air. I like Infernape. Infernape's pretty cool because it's a big, cool monkey. And at that point, it's like, oh, wait a second, another firefighting. What's going on? If only we knew. Okay, oh yeah, Turtwig. Turtwig. I'm sorry, but Turtwig I'll put here and C. I don't like Turtwig that much. I'm sorry, and I don't think it's really helped by Grottle or Torterra. Grottle and Torterra, they're okay. And Turtwig himself, I think, is like nothing like super special. He's just kind of there. Let's see. Chimchar, yeah, he becomes Infernape. Oh, yeah. Piplup. Piplup was the other one. Piplup I would place firmly in A+. Actually, Chimchar's coming down to B, and Piplup's going to A. Sorry, place firmly in A, not A+. But Piplup's a cool Pokemon regardless. Cute little penguin. Finally, get some penguin. Well, we had Delibird as a penguin Pokemon, but we got another round penguin boy here, and it becomes Empoleon, which Empoleon is so cool, honestly. In Pokken, it's pretty neat. And just in general, it's a big King of Steel Penguin. The typing is really neat. I think that is the only Water Steel Pokemon right now, right? Yeah, that's the only Water Steel Pokemon still. So it's really cool. And yeah, again, with there being a Rock Gym, Piplup's real easy to get or pick up. Yeah, my first starter, which I definitely played through with Pearl. Actually, I've never played through with Turtwig. But I think Piplup's a go-to starter for me. Let's see, Gen 4-5, Snivy. Snivy's an A up here. I think I need to start putting some stuff in S up here. Let me start moving things around. I would definitely actually say well, I don't know, that's the thing though. These are the first forms, so you're kind of sticking to first forms. Like when you allow Charmander to become Charizard, yeah, S, because Charizard's amazing and everything. But this is first form, and when it comes to first forms, like I said, I like Squirtle better than Charmander. We'll see. We'll stick the Gen 5s up here. Yeah. Sorry, Tepig. And then Oshawott. I'm sorry, Oshawott. Again, they're still good. They're still cool and everything. Oshawott, I think, is great in the anime. But I'm not a big fan of it going forward as it evolves. Samurott, I think, I don't like Samurott. And then Emboar for Tepig. I don't really like Turtwig and Tepig chilling down here. Tepig, Tepig's cool, but I really don't like how Pignite looks. I really don't like how Emboar looks. And, Tepig himself is, cute little fire pig and everything. But I don't know. I really prefer Snivy because Snivy's all super raw. And especially, evolving into Superior. Superior is such a good Pokemon, such a good starter Pokemon, at least, visually designed. And battle, actually, yeah, in battle, I think it's the best out of them. Especially, well, hidden abilities are different things. Yeah, for the most part, I really like Oshawott in the anime, especially, the interaction that Oshawott and Piplup have at some point. Let's see. Ooh, we're getting down to the wire. Gen 6, Froakie. Actually, Froakie I'd place in S because Greninja is such a great Pokemon. And, I feel a little bad saying, oh yeah, Greninja's so good because Greninja's been so popular. It gets a lot of love everywhere. And back in Gen 6, it was voted the #1 most popular Pokemon, basically. But Froakie I would definitely put up there because it becomes Greninja, and it was a Pokemon that I picked through my X playthrough, and it's just so cool, so useful. Eventually, when it becomes Greninja, it's useful, and Froakie's pretty cool, pretty cute looking. Got little frogs. You were getting some diversity up here now that we get to see all these other starters. Reptiles, finally an amphibian. Reptiles, mammals, little mice, monkeys, pigs, and whatnot. Yeah, Froakie's neat. I like all the bubbles there. I think it might have been neat if it kept the bubbles as it evolved, but at the same time, I kind of see why they ditched it and made it Greninja. Oh yeah, Fennekin. Fennekin I do like. The thing is, though, I really, really like Braixen. I think Braixen is great. Actually, you know what? Fennekin... Okay, Fennekin is firmly an A at the very least. I don't know if A+. I especially like Fennekin in the anime because I watched the XY anime a little bit. Poor Fennekin. Pour one out for Fennekin when it trips on its own ribbon and falls and dies during the contest. You will be missed, Fennekin. But I personally like how Braixen looks better. I don't like Delphox. Don't like Delphox. Like, if this were one that had, like, every form of every starter, then, you know, Braixen would definitely be up there. And let's get the Chespin, who's chilling down here in C. Yeah, see, this seems like about an even spread, I suppose. Yeah, Chespin, I don't like Chespin. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like its evolutions. Quilladin is especially weird looking. And Chespin's the one that kind of broke up the design, you know. Well, Grookey's a big offender. He's a grass-type mammal Pokemon. Because, you know, with others... the grass types had either been, you know, reptiles or dinosaurs and this and that. And then we get the mammal in Chespin, and then we get the mammal in Grookey. Some people say, oh, all the grass starters are extinct Pokemon. Pfft, there's an, or based off of extinct animals. There's an extinct animal for just about everything, of every species, just some form of it. You can say whatever you want, guys. Alright, now we get down to the Alolas. And again, sorry, Popplio, but you chill down here too. Popplio was the number one, not hated, but the disliked starter. When they first announced the starters for Gen 7, like, oh, cool, a cat. Oh, wow, this owl's amazing. And then they're just like, to the sea lion, making fun of it. It did become better than, later. Not better than everyone else, but it did become great with Primarina. Brione is pretty cute looking, but Popplio by itself, I'm sorry. I don't like how it looks. Rowlet, I was a big Rowlet fanboy, and I said, oh, Rowlet's the best starter, and I believed that for a bit, and it kind of was, but this is tough, this is a tough one, he's definitely not S, as I would have said. A, would I say he's A? Do I like Rowlet better than all these guys? I suppose, no, Rowlet's fine there. Decidueye is cool. Especially, you know, finally a really cool looking, well, not finally, but we get a cool looking final evolution starter there. Rowlet himself, I mean, I really like how rounded it is. Again, is a Pokemon that you hold well. With my plush collection over there, I got a Rowlet, and it's basically just a ball. It's so cute. And then Litten, I'd say Litten's about here. I like Incineroar so much better. I think Incineroar is a great starter. But Litten himself, I'm going to put here. And maybe I'll have to do one of these where I'm just going over every starter Pokemon form and evolution, or even the final forms. Like the final forms, it's much different, right? My opinion is much different. Or middle forms, my opinion is much... Well, I think the only middle form I have a real opinion on is Braixen. All the other ones are just okay. They're all fine. But I think Braixen is the best middle form out of any of them. Spoilers there. I think that's looking like a pretty decent list. Totodile definitely, of course, my favorite. Like I said, I think most of these are up here. I would not put any in D or E, but I would definitely have these guys chilling and see where they are. They're okay. But anyway, I guess let me know what you think of my tier list. This is my tier list for the Pokemon starters, the single stage starters, because I guess, you know, that's a cool thing we're doing. But again, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Where would you place these Pokemon in your list? I mean, it's easy to type out. Where do you think Totodile ranks? Go ahead and let me know how much you like Totodile, because Totodile's the actual best starter, in my humble opinion. It's been an interesting weekend. There's an update video on my old original channel. I'll link that. I won't talk so much about that here, but I just kind of opened up a little, and maybe I'll continue with a follow-up to that in opening up about certain stuff. But point is, if you enjoyed the content, remember to leave a like, subscribe, show your support. You can check out GatorX Plays for my podcast. I put up a best of over the weekend. That was pretty fun. Like, you know, the best of the first 6 episodes. And just going to be putting more stuff on there. Things are going great going into the rest of this year. Let me know what you think of just all that cool stuff. Detective Pikachu comes out this Friday. I'm seeing it Thursday night, though. So that'll be neat. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe, all that cool stuff. You can enable notifications by clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button. This will make sure you see each new video as it comes out, and will make you a member of the Chingling Squad. Anyway, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.